Previously, I discussed Kenpachi and his reign of utterly disrespectful activities. And someone dropped this comment asking me to cover Mayuri. And I'd say that's pretty fitting, because this man is an utter menace. Some of the shit he does is just utterly foul. We met this man back in the Soul Society arc, and I know I'm not the only one who took one good look at him and said, man, who the fuck is this creepy ass brother? Why the hell is he built like that? And as you see him fight, he only gets creepier and creepier. Even his Bankai is whack as hell. But don't let his appearance fool you, because this man is straight diabolical. I don't care if it's not in order, but we're gonna jump straight to the fight between him and Xyloporo, because that was wild. This has to be one of the most brutal deaths I've ever seen in all of anime. Uryu and Renji have just gotten their asses absolutely handed to them by this man. But in comes Mayuri. And Xyloporo's like, now who the hell are you two? You know what? Never mind. What difference will knowing your name make? You finna be dead anyways. Oh, but you see, I do need to know your name. And why would that be? Isn't it obvious? I need to label my specimen jar. Jesus Christ! This is one of the most vile things I have ever heard someone say in the middle of a fight. This dude's just a straight menace. Oh, but don't worry. This is just the beginning. Mayuri gets hit by Xyloporo's special move. And so he starts breaking this man's organs and whatnot. Except he isn't. Because by using some bacteria he put into Uryu during their fight back in the Soul Society, he was able to observe their entire battle beforehand, see this move before he even got to the battlefield, and do a little bit of preparation work. Because he made replicas of every single bone and organ in his body. Xyloporo's like, but it's only been an hour since this fight started. Ain't no way you could have done all that in that short amount of time. Oh, but Mayuri stares this man dead in the eyes and says, oh, but you see, I did. Bro, look at how dumbfounded this man is looking. Anyways, their fight continues, and Nemu gets wrapped up in this weird tentacle thing. Hey yo, Mr. Kubo, what was the inspiration behind this scene right here? Is there something you would like to confess, Mr. Tite Kubo? But putting that aside, Mayuri's Bankai swallows Xyloporo. Oh, but he ain't dead yet, cause he got the special move called Gabrielle, which lets him implant an egg into his opponent's internal organs and be reborn. And thus, this man is orally birthed by Nemu. Now he's expecting Mayuri to be the one looking dumb now. Oh, but he forgot to take into account that Mayuri is simply not your average human being. No, he is quite literally a menace. Mayuri's looking over at Nemu, and Xyloporo's like, damn, you surprised to see your child looking like that? You must be more sensitive than I thought. Go ahead, cry about it. Cry? You must be mistaken, Mr. Tentacle Spider-Man. I find this interesting. Interesting? Yeah, it's quite an interesting technique. So, is that it?
I beg your pardon?
I mean, you are the great scientist of Spider-Man, right? Surely you got more that you can show me. Come on, let's see it. Don't keep me waiting. Man, Xyloporo looking pissed now. So he takes over Mayuri's own Bankai. You know the big like poison spitting baby thing? Yeah, it's now going against Mayuri. But obviously, it ain't gonna do jack shit against him. Because, oh no, he doesn't have a community or anything like that. No, he just programmed his Bankai to self-destruct if it ever went against him. Man, he making this Espada dude look dumb. So Mayuri starts talking again. And Xyloporo starting to notice this man's words are slowing down a bit. And this ain't no mistake, because Xyloporo has been drugged. Turns out Mayuri implanted a shit ton of drugs into Nemu's body. And at the exact place where Xyloporo's egg was implanted was the drug made to recreate the sensation of time slowing down. Now normally this drug would just make like a traditional swordsman be able to see those crazy fast like anime swordmaster moves. But that is at a diluted amount of 1 to 250,000 parts. Xyloporo got an undiluted dose. So Mayuri starts monologuing, even though this man ain't gonna be able to perceive any of it. And then he stabs this man. Now it didn't take Mayuri a whole lot of time to stab him in real life. I mean, yeah, he monologued throughout it, but it really didn't take that long. but to Xylopar it felt like an eternity. And I shit you not, I am not exaggerating. Every second becomes 100 years. Imagine getting monologued to for multiple millennia, just to then be stabbed for another millennia straight. Imagine that. You can't do anything except slowly watch as this sword plunges into your body for hundreds and hundreds of years, just waiting for it to put you out of your misery. Man, Mo, I know who not to mess with, man. I want to be on Mayuri's good side. That is easily one of the most brutal deaths I've ever seen in anime. Maybe not the most brutal. I won't say which one beats it in case you haven't seen the series yet. But damn, bro, this one's up there. But best believe this ain't the only time that Mayuri has acted as an absolute menace. Let's take a trip back in time and remember how we all first met this man. It's the Soul Society arc. All the cool fights are going down around the same time, and Uryu and Orihime are sneaking around. And then they run into the captain who they really wish they didn't run into, to be honest. Out of all the captains they could have run into, they got the pleasure of meeting the most fucked in the head captain that there is. Man, they're scrapping, and like halfway through the fight, he just kicks his own lieutenant. Man, he starts whooping her ass. Damn, this man listens to way too much Future because he knows how to hit a hoe. But damn, bro, she's on your own team. You know what though? I get it. She made a mistake and you gotta put her in her place now. But damn, bro, whooping her ass mid-fight is just wild. Even Uryu is like, for the love of God, man, please just fight me. Spare her. Let her live. Give her an antidote to your poison or whatnot. And this man starts bitching like, man, you think something that I created will be this weak, insulting? Man, what the hell? This dude, bro, he's a different breed, man. He's a different breed. Oh, and don't worry, I think the Soul Society all knew how wild this dude was. Because in the past arc, we got to take a little look at how Mayuri came to be. And there's this place where they put people who didn't commit crimes but are just considered to be too dangerous to the Soul Society. So they lock them up in this one place. You know, they're free to roam inside of there. Except for one man who they took one good look at and said, hell no, get him off those streets right now. Get him out of here. Oh, and that man is Mayuri. He is absolutely fucked in the head, this dude. And he gives zero damns about anyone's opinion. You know what, I'm gonna just say it. This man would fit in very well at a few experimental labs in Japan back in World War II. Now, if you haven't seen it already, go check out my Kenpachi video. Go and check out a whole bunch of other videos. In fact, I'm gonna have some of them pop on my screen right about now. Cause I got anime reviews, I got manga reviews, and oh, if you want Bleach content, man, I have got a shit ton of it here for you. I have got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm sure you will enjoy. So go on my channel, take a look around, and I'm sure you'll find something that is to your liking. But anyways, until the next video, this has been Senpai Supreme. Peace.
Hi everyone, this is the Boatman. I hear you aren't subscribed to Senpai Supreme on YouTube.com. If you are a real epic gamer and kawaii weeb, you will subscribe right now.